Why, hello there, everybody, and welcome back to Dicing with Death. So, we're going to wrap up this session. I think we're going to do some experience, and we're going to do, I think, one more Mama B session 2 weeks from today. That's going to be Tuesday the 25th. Oh my god, that's already the end of April.
God. Don't remind me.
God, time goes by so fast. So we'll do one more Mama B on the 25th, which will probably bring this campaign concept to a close. I've really been enjoying our Kobold affair.
Yeah. Do we want to zoom out to the big map level? So this is now... Yeah. So we just defeated the ogres at Ogre Cave and freed the Bad Moons. I hope you all rocked out to some CCR. Well, in our absence, during the break.
So now you have a red moon, a long moon, a wet fur, a stinky butt, and a bad moon tribe. And plus your moons, that's 6 out of the 19 kobold packs in this area have come under Mama B's influence in one form or another.
So I think this will mark the Bad Moon territory, somewhere around there.
Yep.
And the Ogre Cave. I think we'll wrap things up and breeze over the next week or so right now, right? So I think we set up the Bad Moons in the Bad Moon Cave. Our big war party hangs out there for a little while, recuperating. Mama B heals up those that were wounded in battle, although it was a pretty crushing defeat.
For the ogres.
For the big ones. If are there any women in the rescued?
Yes, there are.
Bad Moons.
Yes,
how many?
There were 25 Bad Moons alive. Some of them were young, so it was probably like maybe 18 adults, so roughly 9 women.
Okay. In the day or so that we're hanging around the Bad Moon Cave, Mama B will re-memorize spells, including an improved fertility. Because, of course, these newly freed Bad Moons are going to want to get bad underneath the moon, kobold style. How many days do you think we got?
Before
we head west or whatever, what have you.
So you're just taking this whole the whole war tribe with you this way. So I think you'll probably just hang out for a day or two before you go out.
Okay. So I'll just roll the one. RD 100. Oops.
Need a D?
50. Wait, is that?
That's right. That's correct.
Is it it's 1 to 50?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. 1 to 50. So there are some Bad Moon triplets on the way. Well, yeah, something like that. More than that.
Yes.
Whole big bad litter. And the rest of us are just going to head west on the warpath to Smuggler's Pass. And I think we'll pick up next week.
The week after next.
I'd like some experience for those ogres, and I'm hoping that it's not going to be divided 100 ways, but...
it'll be heavily reduced, but,
and I get experience for every kobold born.
Ooh, yes.
Or that reaches maturity, I think we said.
Sure.
That reaches adulthood. Was that what we were going off of, or is it?
Sure. So why don't you take, let's just call it like 400 experience for the ogres.
Yuck.
Yeah, well, you had a lot of help. And then, oh shit, I didn't keep track of how many reached maturity this session. There were a lot, though. That was 7.
It's 28 moons, and then a bunch from other tribes. I don't know if I get experience for that as well.
Yeah. So I think you had like 30 or so reaching maturity this time around. 30.
There were
something?
28 moons between the red moons, the moons, and
long moons.
I don't even know if that included the long moons. I think that was just the red moons and the moons. So the long, and then there was also the long moons and also the butt sniffers.
Stinky butts. They're not the butt sniffers. You're all butt sniffers. That comes with kobold territory. So why don't you take home
Stinky moons.
1,750 experience for those reaching maturity.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's a whole bunch more coming with momentous maturity that will be ready in 5 weeks.
Oh, so we may hold off on
No,
engaging
I'm
the
sorry, 2
goblobs.
weeks. No, hold on. Time to be full grown is 16 months. So 16 times 4 divided by 5. So it takes like 13 weeks for them to become full grown pups now.
Okay.
To go from infants to full grown adults.
Okay. So then is it just 400 plus the 1750?
Yes. Hold on. No, you also brought three more tribes into your bosom. So each tribe is worth 400 points. So 400 times 3 is 1200.
Right.
You did capture 3 more slaves. Oh, I forgot about that
Yeah.
whole encounter over there. But
Oh
that's
yeah, the
probably
adventurers.
Let's divide it by a few things here. Why don't you take another 340 for the adventurers and all that jazz? Yeah. You hit level 6?
I don't even think it's close.
Okay. So all of our experience doing
22,000.
is
Yeah, probably 22,735. Level 6 is 27,000. So maybe I'll hit level 6, and that's the end. And
that'll be the end of
that's how you win kobolds and dragons. You hit level 6.
Well,
you get from level 5 to level 6.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Well then, I think that's going to be it for us today.
Yeah, it was a short final segment.
Probably should have taken that break and let that whole battle be the last segment. You're probably right on
that. It'll be fine.
My favorite saying of all time. So later today we've got misclicks, and then we've got all sorts of planning coming throughout the week. We've got Project F planning. I think we'll be settled on a name by the end of today or tomorrow.
You've got Project F, Project F, Project W, Project T.
Yes.
FTW.
Yeah.
Project FTW. I love it.
Or WTF.
Yeah. This is
one of the two.
This is you we're talking about.
a lot of things, only 2 of which have been publicly revealed, but we'll deal with those in time.
Yes.
So that's it. Thanks for playing. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in a couple weeks with some Mama B. And I recommend you guys check out the end of Hardcore Heroes if you haven't already. Sad to see it come to an end.
Bum bum bum.
Bum bum bum. All right. Bye, everyone.